Welcome to my new video about the top 10 interesting facts about planet Earth. Earth's only natural satellite, the Moon. Our planet's one and only natural satellite, the Moon, has been our companion for billions of years, and the only celestial body humans have ever set foot on. Its gravitational pull is responsible for ocean tides and plays a vital role in stabilizing Earth's axial tilt, which helps maintain our seasonal climate. The lunar phases, from new moon to full moon, provide a timeless celestial show, captivating civilizations across the ages. Earth orbits the Sun at an astonishing speed, traveling around the Sun at an average velocity of about 29.78 kilometers per second, equivalent to roughly 107,200 kilometers per hour. Earth races through space at breathtaking speed. To put that into perspective, in just 1 hour, we cover over 66,000 miles without any seatbelt. This orbital path is slightly elliptical, so our speed varies throughout the year, but on average, we're hurtling through space at around 30 kilometers per second.
Oblate spheroid, Earth's true shape.
At a glance, Earth appears spherical. But in reality, it's an oblate spheroid, meaning it bulges at the equator and slightly flattens at the poles. This is caused by the planet's rotation, which creates centrifugal force pushing out equatorial regions around 0.3% wider than the poles. That may seem small, but it means the equatorial diameter is roughly 43 kilometers greater than the polar one. Fun fact, Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador, sitting near the equator, is technically farther from Earth's center than Mount Everest, despite being lower in elevation above sea level.
The only planet with water in all 3 states, Earth is unique in our solar system because it is the only planet where water naturally exists in all 3 states, solid, liquid, and gas, under normal surface conditions. You can find ice and snow at the poles, liquid water in our oceans and rivers, and water vapor in the atmosphere. This triple-phase water cycle powers weather systems, shapes landscapes through erosion, and sustains all known life forms. In places like geysers or snowy mountains, you can actually see ice, liquid water, and steam at once, an extraordinary demonstration of nature's versatility. Earthhow.com +3. Geological and inner anomalies, deep mysteries. Within Earth lie extraordinary structures. Massive mantle plumes and rising heat currents create waves and internal hotspots that can forge new oceanic plateaus over millions of years. For instance, the East African Rift, a result of the African plate splitting, is gradually forming a shallow basin. If this process continues, a new ocean could eventually open between Ethiopia and Somalia. Similar deep earth processes can quietly shape mountains or valleys, slowly, subtly, and without noticeable seismic activity. The curious moon, phases and interactions. The moon, Earth's only permanent natural satellite, exerts powerful influence. It creates tides, stabilizes Earth's axial tilt, and thus our seasons, and goes through its familiar phases, from new moon to full moon. These cyclical changes create stunning nightly views in our sky.
Earth's age, 4.54 billion years.
Earth is about 4.54 billion years old, a time span filled with dramatic transformations. The formation of oceans and atmosphere, and the earliest life forms. The oldest minerals on the planet, zircon crystals, date back nearly 4 billion years and offer insights into Earth's early conditions and the dawn of life. The magnetosphere, an invisible shield. Deep within Earth, a liquid iron-nickel core generates electric currents, a geodynamo that produces our planet's magnetic field. This forms the vast magnetosphere, a comet-like bubble that protects us from solar wind and cosmic radiation, prevents atmospheric erosion, and traps particles in the Van Allen radiation belts. It also aids compass navigation and creates mesmerizing auroras. However, powerful geomagnetic storms can disrupt satellites, electrical grids, and cause dramatic sky displays. The blue dot in space, 70% water. Earth is aptly nicknamed the Blue Planet. Over 70% of its surface is covered in oceans, with the remainder being land and polar ice caps.
These vast bodies of water not only influence climate patterns and weather systems, but also act as massive temperature regulators through a phenomenon called thermal inertia.
The ground is constantly moving. Tectonic plates. Earth's outer shell, the lithosphere, is broken into 7 major and multiple minor tectonic plates that move continuously at speeds of 2 to 10 centimeters per year. These movements cause earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and the shifting of continents. For example, the collision between the Indian and Eurasian plates created the Himalayas, while the American plate subduction zone fuels volcanoes along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a hotspot of seismic and volcanic activity. Plate movements also guide the discovery of resources like minerals and oil by studying rock formations and their ages.
Thanks for watching. Write suggestions for the next interesting video like there. Subscribe.